Alright, so I'm recording this video because I couldn't stay silent anymore, but my computer apparently feels the same, so you're gonna hear it in the background the whole time. It's all about the industry of software development, because I've seen some things happening lately. Also, the company I'm working on at the moment, which is gonna stay anonymous, and it's completely fucked. It's completely gonna fuck over juniors, and I'm just gonna give you the gist of it at the start in case you're hurrying to go somewhere. If you're a junior developer right now and you're getting hired in a company, they might not tell you that they want you to be a software developer. Instead, they're going to use a word called orchestrator. They're going to make it sound really fancy, like you're the most coolest person ever. But what actually means is that you're going to be their slaves. You're not going to improve in your career whatsoever. They're going to have you write slop with AI in hopes that hiring a bunch of juniors writing slop with AI will get them some profits, and they're going to fire the seniors and whatnot. Maybe at the moment this is going to work at some point, maybe in a year or 2 years from now, because the industry is going to become dependent on the AI slop. It's simply because everybody wants to move fast. The AI price will just go up because at the moment they're not making any money. Their numbers are really low. So whenever they get the need for actual coding and not just AI slop, because they won't have money for the tokens anymore, and you'll not be able to stumble through it, they're going to realize that they haven't taught you anything in that past year or past 2 years. I don't know how long it's going to take. Maybe a year, maybe two. It's going to be soon. That's the point. And it really scared me because I've seen senior developers go along with this bullshit. I didn't say anything, and I think most people feel the same. I was afraid to speak because I would get fired the next fucking second. That's why I'm making this video, just in the hopes that there are some really hopeful software developers that are just starting their journey at the moment, and they don't know how things are. Maybe you haven't worked anywhere yet, or if you did, maybe it was a friend of a friend, and it was cool. But at the moment, companies, from startups to big companies, they start going with this complete garbage AI slop in the hopes that even if it's gonna be creating a lot of problems, they're gonna make more money than lose more money. Is make all break all kind of situation. So my advice, if you want to get into the field, go with it, because say you love being an orchestrator, lick their balls. Literally, I'm serious. You get into this and you fool them into thinking that you're the best AI guy ever. This is the industry is bullshit. Well, you play the bullshit game and you win at it. But in the background, in your free time, sadly you have to do this in your free time. You can't at your work, like it's been so far, because so far you were able to learn actual programming techniques at work. Sadly, you're not going to be able to anymore. It's going to be a lot of slop you're going to have to write, and you're going to have to spend a lot of time in your free time learning how to become a software developer, because they're not going to teach you anything. You're not going to have mentors anymore. They're just going to be telling you, maybe you're going to have mentors that going to tell you how to write slop better, stuff like that. It's completely garbage, the industry at the moment. But do not despair. This is a huge opportunity for you, specifically you, because the industry is so fucked right now. In 1 year from now or 2 years from now, it's going to get unfucked. The problem is that there are not going to be people there whenever it does get unfucked. You can be that person. If you survive through this garbage slop and being called an orchestrator, take pride in it. Take pride in it and think in your own head, you goddamn losers, in 2 years from now I'm gonna be the most badass guy, because I'm gonna be the only one that actually knows to write code. Even the goddamn senior devs just literally deleted their brains. I've seen senior devs that a guy was with me in a meeting today, someone that people regard him as a senior. He's a garbage. He just said it with some other words and with longer sentences. I'm just going to give you the gist of it. He said, let's not do code review. Let's just write slop with AI and push it and hope it works. And when it breaks, we solve it with AI, of course, because you're not going to know what the thing wrote if you don't check it. In case you don't know what code review is that process at the end after you write the code, before you push it to go on the server where clients are using it and stuff like that. You push it from your local machine, from your computer, to like this big server. That's the process of it. It might sound complicated. You're gonna get used to it in the first week. It's not something you're gonna have to worry about. The thing is, it's very important to check that your code is working. It's very important to press on the play button of the app. It must sound crazy, but I had a colleague which wrote code, did not press the play button. You either press the play button, you press F5 on your keyboard. It's not that hard. Just to see that the app starts. He didn't. He just pushed AI slop, and I was there with another colleague, face palming, be like, "What the fuck did this guy do?" And 2 months later, even the seniors go along with this bullshit. This is super scary what's happening at the moment. As juniors, you are completely fucked at the moment, but again, there's a huge opportunity for you in the future. I don't want this video to get too lengthy. I just want to get this out because I could not stay silent. For the love of God, I could not stay silent. This meeting today literally defeated my fucking hope in humanity. I've seen people, some people that I respect, go along with the garbage. Staff level developers with 25 plus years, they said nothing. Silence means something. When this guy said we're just gonna write AI slop and push it, the project manager, of course, she was happy because she didn't know. She doesn't know what actually that means, and I'll tell you the negative of it. But the seniors should have said something. They didn't. And I don't believe they were scared. I think they were so checked out of the situation that they don't give a fuck. I think most developers nowadays, they have projects in their own free time because they expect the whole fucking thing to burn. And they kind of use money from those side things. I'm trying to build that myself. I haven't had the time, honestly. I've been learning a lot of stuff on the side. Sorry, that was my chair. A lot of stuff on the side, like algorithms and whatnot. So I can get a better job at a better company. But I do dream to launch apps on Google Store and be independent. So job is not a priority. It's like a secondary thing. But that's what you have to do at some point too, whenever you get some years of experience. I'm not a senior dev. I'm not going to tell you exactly what years of experience I have because I don't want you to identify me, but I really do programming videos on the channel. This is more like a philosophy channel and whatnot, even gaming, but I just couldn't just not put this information out there. It's so fucked up, the industry at the moment. As my years of experience, I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm a solid middle developer. Just became one in my head. I think I've been one for a long time, but I kind of had to prove it to myself. And lately I've been receiving a lot of praise from work, actually, which is kind of fun. But I mean, praise from idiots doesn't really mean anything, right? All right, so why is it bad? All right, if you write code with AI that you don't understand, it's fine, it's gonna work. You're gonna get lucky. And even if you don't get lucky, at some point you're gonna keep trying and it's gonna work. You're gonna push the code, and then 2 months later something breaks, something crucial breaks. You're gonna look back on it. Not only you're not gonna remember the code, you never looked at it, you never reviewed it, the AI wrote it, you won't know anything what's there, and people will expect you to actually be able to solve it because you're the one that made that system. And they're like, well, did you make it fix it? And you're sitting there, you do not know what to do. You don't want to know how that feels. I've been there before. I've done this. I've coded with AI to the point where I got to a point where it's like, what the fuck do you even do now? I was dependent on using the AI to fix it, and I hoped, and it worked. Jesus fucking Christ. When it worked, I was like, oh my god, I'm never doing this shit again. You become so dependent on the AI fixing its own garbage. It's crazy. Especially if you're about to run out of tokens and use all your tokens now, and people expect you to work faster for the rest of the month, but it's like the 20th of the month, and until the end of the month it takes a long fucking time. It's like 10 more days, and you can't be productive during those 10 days, so you have to pretend you're working on some other fucking projects because you forgot how to code, because you can't code without it. Okay, it sounds bad. If you're a junior developer, it sounds bad because it is bad. You have it worse. Like, you're going to war if you're becoming a junior developer right now. But at the same time, know that You that is listening right now has a huge opportunity. If you survive this thing, and you can, I believe in you, you survive this thing for a year or two, when the market literally is gonna flip itself, because those AI companies, they're taking so much power, they're gonna realize they can just bump up the prices and nobody can fight back. like, like right now, tokens are dirt cheap. They're dirt cheap. Oh my god! And in 2 years from now, whenever the price jumps in about, I don't know, 10 times the price, something like that, CEO's gonna realize, oh shit, we actually need developers, but we don't have developers anymore because now they have smooth brains, and actual juniors, which were supposed to be the avant-garde. Juniors developers are so important in the industry. I'd say they are more important than the seniors, because they're the ones that come in with fresh new eyes. They're the ones that have great ideas. They're the ones that are hyped up about it. A senior has been through so many years of bullshit, he doesn't care anymore. There are some seniors that do care, and I hope one day I still am that person that cares. I don't get phased out by the industry. But you see this much bullshit, like the meetings that I've seen today, that kind of triggered me, to be honest. You see this bullshit happening 25 years, you checking out, brother. You grew, I don't know, you go on a farm with gooses and cows. You're like, nah, man, fuck development. Or even if you're into the development, you don't care about it anymore. You tell the AI to do it, and then you look at Netflix. And the juniors, they're the ones that brings the soul into this. They're the ones that make things work. They're the ones that come with the questions. You trying to explain your junior how something works, and then you realize that you don't know it that well, and then you start learning it, so you know how to do it yourself. And you're like, oh shit, a junior just taught me something. He didn't do anything. He just simply existed. The problem is that juniors right now are literally being killed. There's no way around it. And it sucks. But again, if you're a junior, don't fret. 1 year or 2 years, survive. You're gonna be the most fucking important asset the company has, because everybody's gonna have smooth brain. And this is a wonderful reset, because so far it was so hard to get into the industry, and it also is at the moment, because you have like junior requirements of having 3 years. What the fuck do you mean, man, 3 years on your resume? Like, what do you mean 3 years in university? Okay, that checks out. No, not university, actual experience. Brother, after 3 years you're a middle developer. Like, if you're not wasting time watching Netflix all day long instead of working. I mean, I had people like that they were supposed to fix a bug, and they fixed the bug, I don't know, like 7 hours later, and it was something so easy. It was like a label, changing some kind of text somewhere, and I was like, and that was a senior. They called this guy a senior. Like, what the a front-end senior developer. I was like, what the fuck, whatever. The thing is, there's a huge opportunity. Do not go through life with victim mentalhood. Whenever you detect yourself having a victim mental, try to change it around. Be a winner. See the opportunity, because everybody sucks at the moment. Okay, that's the thing that you should think about. Everybody, including you, suck at the moment. It's a bad time to be in this industry, but you can be the winner if you just think a bit differently. You don't even have to work that hard. You just have to, well, you do have to work hard. Yeah, you do have to work hard. I'm talking bullshit, but you don't have to kill yourself over it. You don't have to work 20 hours a day like I did, like a fucking idiot, and then I ended up being burnt out to the point I was in a fucking holiday and I couldn't have fun. I was literally playing video games. My favorite thing, my favorite goddamn thing to do is playing video games. I remember I was playing this game, Guild Wars 2, that I really enjoyed, and I was there pressing the buttons. I was like, why don't I have fun? I usually have fun doing this. And I realized that no matter how hard I tried, I didn't have fun. Only the third to the fourth day into my holiday did I actually have fun playing that thing, which was crazy to me. Like, do not work 20 hours a day. And oh yeah, not on my job. I was working 8 hours on my job, because fuck overtime. And then I was working the rest of my personal projects because I realized my job is a piece of shit and I'm not going to learn anything there, especially because the guy that I respected the most got fired. He was the only guy that actually wanted to do things well. He was my coach. Well, he didn't get fired, he left, but they forced him to leave. He was really shitty. He was the only guy that kept things in check. Yeah, the industry is fucked. Good luck, I guess. I don't know. You got questions, I guess you can ask in the comments. I don't really post anything on my YouTube anymore. I'm too busy right now with personal projects, but if I see a comment, I'll respond, because I enter on YouTube now and then, and I think in a year or two from now, when the industry gets unfucked, I think I'll start some courses to teach people that have been so smooth-brained by the whole AI thing that, man, AI is good. AI is good. AI is one of the greatest things that has ever happened. You just need to know how to use it. Not let the thing use it. If you become so dependent on the tool, you're not a developer anymore. You're just someone that writes text and hope it works. You need to ask yourself why. You can code with AI, it's completely fine. Even at work, be slower. Write it with AI as an orchestrator. Let them call you whatever the hell. Write it with AI. Don't write code by hand, but at least when the AI writes it, select the code and ask the AI, why did you do this? Explain it to me. If you don't want to use the company token, you can even take it and put it online in like ChatGPT or Claude. Claude is limited, but you have more on ChatGPT, and that's free. You can just make an account. It's completely free. Now, if you can go $10 a month, I'd say that's a good investment at the moment until the prices rise. But because it helps you a lot. Like, I'm telling you, my life has been completely different since I got the Claude subscription. I'm able to do so much more. This sounds like advertisement right now. It isn't. You can offload a lot of bullshit of searching online to just asking this guy, and you have to check the sources. You don't just trust it blindly. But in time, you're gonna get the knack of it, how to trust or not. This thing getting a bit too long. It's about 10 minutes now. I don't want you to keep here. You got stuff to do. You got life to live, and make sure you don't kill yourself over this stupid fucking industry. Like, have fun. Go out there. Have friends. Don't be like me, a fucking idiot that didn't talk to anybody for years because he was like, I'm not good enough. I'm not a good developer yet. I need to grind more. No, man. No, that was so dumb of me. Jesus Christ. Anyway. I got friends now, though. Don't worry. I'm happy. But shit, it took a lot of fucking work, man. Either way, just survive out there, okay? Survive. I believe in you. Bye-bye.